And then I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just feel all stress, all tension go out of your body with your breath. And then just feel the connection of your body with the ground beneath you. So you can feel the back of your head resting gently on the mat. You can feel your shoulders, your arms, your bum cheeks, your heels. And as we start to still our body, I want you to also focus on just clearing your mind. So all of those things running around in there, just gently sweep them to the side. Just allow yourself the next hour for you after a very busy few weeks. We're going to go into the new year making sure that you're prioritising time for yourself, looking after your mind and your body. And just have a little scan over your body today, checking how everything feels. Noticing if there is anywhere where you do have any little tweaks or anything. And that's fine, you just need to be mindful of it throughout your practice, remembering that we always just work with how our body feels. And we gradually just scan over our body, making sure everything is as relaxed as can be. We're not accidentally holding on to any tension anywhere. I want you to bring your awareness to your breath. Just notice how your breath feels coming in through both of your nostrils. Notice how your breath feels going out. Just your natural breath. You can feel the breath come in. And remember, as you breathe in, you draw in energy, something we all need at the moment. And as you gently exhale, you're exhaling out any stress, any tiredness, any tension. Bless you. We're going to start to focus on our breath a little bit more, gradually start to lengthen our breath. So as we breathe in, we expand our belly, we start to bring that breath all the way up into the chest. And then as we exhale, we allow the breath to come down, we allow the chest to come down and the belly to come down. And again, take a nice long, slow breath in. And exhale everything out again. Lovely. Now, the length of your breath, focus on drawing in this energy, expanding your body as you fill it up with this energy. And then as you exhale, everything softens and releases down into the floor. You're breathing in, expanding the belly, drawing that breath all the way up into the chest. And then exhaling everything out. So we're going to keep this breath all throughout today's practice. Lovely, long, slow inhales. Lovely, long, slow exhales. And we're going to start to make some small movements, just matching them with our breath. On your next exhale, you're going to gently open your eyes, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. You're going to bend both of your knees if they aren't already. Place your feet flat on the floor and just have your feet in line with your hips. Notice how your lower back, your hips, your spine settles. And then from here, you're going to bring your left knee in towards you, clasping your hands just underneath your knee and pulling that knee in towards the chest. As you do that, you'll feel your lower back press down into the mat. Take a deep breath in here, and I want you to gently circle round through the foot. Just draw little circles with your big toes. And feel your shoulders settling back towards the mat as you're breathing out. You're going to take those circles back round in the other way. So just drawing circles with your big toe, keeping that calf down towards your thigh, drawing the knee in towards the chest. Lovely. We're going to straighten that up towards the ceiling. So as we straighten our leg, we push our heel up towards the ceiling and just place a hand on each side of the thigh. We're going to point our toes up towards the ceiling, and you feel that stretch go all the way down the front of the leg. And then you bring your toes down to you, push your heel up and hold it here again. Feel that tension in the back of your thigh and just hold it at the edge of the stretch. Take a long, slow breath in and direct all of your breath, all of your awareness to that tightness in the back of the thigh. And then as you exhale, imagine your breath taking away that tension with it. We don't want the leg to shake or wobble. We breathe in, direct our breath, direct our awareness towards that tension at the back of the leg. And then as we exhale, we allow it to gently soften. Lovely. We hold for one more breath here. And then as we exhale, we gently bring that left ankle down and place it just on our right knee. And then open your left knee out to the side. So your calf comes across the body and you get like a figure of four position. You place your left hand just on your inner thigh and just gently move that knee out to the side. And notice how this feels in your hip and your lower back. If you want to increase the stretch, and you don't have to, see how it feels for you, you can lift your right leg off the floor, drawing it in towards you, and you might get a slightly deeper stretch around your bum cheek on the left. If you're more comfortable keeping your foot on the floor, that is also okay. Good, long slow breath in here, and exhale. Lovely. If your foot is in the air, place it back down on the floor now, and then bring your left leg to join it. We're going to do the same on the other side. So first of all, I hug my right knee towards me. As I pull that knee in towards the chest, I feel my lower back press down. I'm then going to circle round through that ankle. Nice and slow, just with the breath. And then gently take those circles back round in the opposite direction. On our next inhale, we're going to lengthen our right leg all the way up towards the ceiling, pushing the heel all the way up, straightening the leg as much as possible, just placing a hand on each side of the thigh. I'm going to point my toes all the way up towards the ceiling, lengthening, feeling that stretch down the front of the leg, and then I'm going to bring my toes down to me, push my heel up towards the ceiling. So keeping relaxed in the neck and shoulder again, we bring our awareness to that tension in the back of our thigh. We take a deep breath in, expanding our belly, drawing that breath all the way up. And then as we exhale, we allow the breath to soften, we allow the tension to come out of our leg. We take another deep breath in here. And then as we exhale, gently bring that right ankle down to your left knee. And then open your right knee out to the side. So getting our figure of four again, we place our right hand on our inner thigh, just gently opening that out. If you want a slightly deeper stretch, you can bring your left leg off the floor, opening your knee out to the side, bringing it more around the glutes. If you're more comfortable with your leg on the floor, also okay. Take a deep breath in here, and exhale. Lovely. We're going to gently place that leg on the floor, both feet flat on the floor, but take your feet wider. So heels on the mat, toes just off. I want your arms to go out T-shaped or cactus arms, keep those shoulders down. Let both of your knees fall in towards the centre. And then very gently, you're going to windscreen wipe our knees from side to side. So I inhale, I take both of my knees over towards the left, rolling through the foot. As I exhale, I take both of my knees over towards the right. So just have a play around with this, working with your breath, moving in one direction on your inhale, the other direction on your exhale. And as you do that, just notice where you want to bring the legs down to. You can keep your back down, you can keep your hips down. If you want a slightly deeper stretch, you can bring that knee in towards the centre and even lift up in your hips slightly. Find where it feels nice for you. We're going to do it one more time each side. Good. And then we come back to the centre. Walk both of your feet in together. Hug one knee in towards you, followed by the other. Place a hand on the bottom of both knees, and then gently just roll your forehead up towards your knees, curling into a little ball. And then as you exhale, gently lower yourself down. Good. You're going to roll over onto your side, and from here, you're just going to come into your tabletop position, coming onto your knees as you move.
Ish. We're going for it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to knee long?
No, put it out to shut it out.
Press down into those fingertips, draw up in the belly, look down at the space between the thumbs. Just a little cat-cow here. We take a deep breath in, we press into the feet and the hands as we lift up our tailbone, bring our gaze forwards. As we exhale, chin to the chest, round all the way through, and really push the floor away from you as you round through the back. Inhale, come forwards, lengthening all the way through the front. Exhale, tuck underneath, chin to the chest, round all the way through. Good, let's do it one more time each way. Nice deep breath in, lengthen. chest. Lovely. Come back to your neutral spine. We're going to take our knees wide, keeping our toes together, and gently just sit back in a child's pose. Pushing the hips back towards the heels, just wherever is comfortable for you. And then I want you to relax your neck and your shoulders. So you can bring your forearms down for a little bit of support. You can bring your head down to the mat, or you can bring your head onto your hands, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And then feel your hips relax down towards your heels. Feel your spine lengthen. Pull your shoulders back and down away from your ears. And as we breathe in here, we can feel our belly expand, dropping down towards the floor, opening out in the lower back, and then drawing that all the way up behind the shoulder blades. As we exhale, we feel our body soften as we gently relax back down into the floor. We're going to do one more long, slow breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Let's press into those hands. Lift all the way up in the chest, but keep your bottom back towards your heels. I'm going to lengthen up on my fingertips. And then as I exhale, I just gently walk over towards the left. Now, I can bring my palms down, I can bring my forearms down, I can bring my chest down. Your head doesn't need to come all the way down to the floor. And you can just feel that stretch down the right side of the body. If you want it more intense, you can take your arms further away, bringing your forehead down, but find where it feels nice for you. And keep pushing the bottom back towards the heels. You want to feel this down the side of the body. Good. Long breath in here. And exhale. Let's inhale, come up, lift all the way up. Come up on our fingers over towards the centre, and then we go over towards the other side. Bringing the palms down for support, the forearms down for support, wherever you need it. And then relax the neck and shoulders. The head doesn't need to come to the floor if that's too intense, but keep pushing that bottom back towards your heels. Take a nice long breath in here, and exhale. Wonderful. Let's inhale, press into the hands, come up to the centre, and then you're going to gently bring yourself forward, bringing your knees back underneath your hips, keeping your hands underneath your shoulders. Good. Now take a nice long breath in here and exhale. So we're going to try opposite arm to opposite leg. Check your balance after a few weeks off. Find a nice firm frame here. Draw up in that belly. Keep your gaze down. I take my right arm out in front and my left leg out behind. I then exhale and drop it down. Now don't arch the back. Take your left arm and your right leg out in front and try and do it smoothly. Exhaling down. So I slowly lift the right arm, the left leg. Good. Keep that belly lifted. Exhaling down. One more time. Stretching all the way out. Good. Exhaling down. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Wonderful. I want you to come down onto your forearms. So bring your forearms down to the mat. So my elbows are just underneath my shoulders. Don't take them wide. And I'm pressing my forearms down into the mat. Now don't collapse in the centre of that upper back. Press the chest away from the floor. I'm going to take my right leg straight out behind and I tuck the toes on the floor. So my toes are touching the floor. Tuck them underneath. Now, push your weight backwards slightly, pushing into that heel. Good. And as you do that, I want you to feel that stretch in the calf. Keep drawing up in the belly, pushing back with that heel, pressing into the left foot. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale. Just ease that off, bring your weight forwards. I want you to lift that leg all the way up, so the heel goes all the way up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in here again, taking care not to collapse in the neck and shoulders. And then exhale and bring that knee back down. We're going to do the same on the other side. So take your left leg out, tuck the toes on the floor, draw up in the belly, open out in the chest. We take a deep breath in, push back with the heel, toes on the floor to begin with. Good. Just feel that stretch in the calf. Take a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Good. We're going to lift that leg all the way up. So we lift all the way up, stretch up. Keep pressing into the top of the right foot. Don't collapse in the neck and shoulders. On your next exhale, you're going to gently bring that down. Good. Now, keep your bottom over your knees. I want you to stretch your arms out in front. So we're going to come into something called a puppy pose. So your knees and your hips stay in line. Now, you can bring your forearms down for support if you want. If you want a deeper stretch, you take your arms out further and you bring your chest down towards the ground, looking towards your fingertips. So think how a puppy stretches. Good. Now, your bottom does not go towards your heels on this one. It's not like a child's pose. You keep your bottom over your knees. If you'd rather have your forearms down, that's fine. And try and look towards your fingertips, and you'll feel an opening in the shoulders. Allow your shoulders to drop down, allow your chest to drop down. Good. Take a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Nice. Come forward. Bring your weight forward. Now your hands are in front of your shoulders. We're going to get ready for our first downward dog. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Tuck your toes. And first of all, just gently move forwards and back. Just prepare ourselves here in the lower back, in the hips. And then when you feel ready, we're going to lift the knees. Keep the knees bent. And take our tailbone up towards the ceiling. Now, keep a little bend in the knee, bring them down towards the floor. Actively push your tailbone up towards the ceiling and let your head drop down between your hands. You're then going to gently lower your right heel down towards the floor, keeping your left knee bent. Now feel that stretch all the way down the length of your right leg, and then we're going to swap. So I bend my right leg, pushing the heel all the way down, taking a deep breath in, and exhaling here. I'm going to lift both heels up and then gently lower them both down. Just hold your downward dog here just for a moment. Good. Okay. Bring your knees down to the mat. Top of the feet on the mat. Sit back in a little child's pose. For any point when we're doing any inversions, anything upside down, you can always come back into your child's pose. Just have a little rest. Just find where it feels right for you. Okay, we're going to come up into our downward dog again. So let's slide those hands forward. You're going to lift yourself all the way up, tucking your toes. Bottom goes high, tailbone goes up. We allow our head to drop down between our arms and we just lower our heels to wherever is comfortable. Take a long, slow breath in here, pushing those heels down towards the floor while pulling that belly in, exhaling everything out. We're going to walk to the front of the mat, coming into a little forward fold, pressing into the feet, just bringing your feet to the front of the mat, nice and parallel. Bending your knees as you need to and allowing the crown of your head to come down towards the floor, and then the weight of your arms just comes down towards the floor. Have a little downward here, doesn't matter if you're touching the floor or not. And really focus on just releasing all the way through the spine with a softness in the knees. Good, take a long slow breath in here. And exhale. Now really grip with each individual little toe as we bend our knees. We're going to scoop up, press into the feet, lift the arms all the way up. Good. Palms come together, down in front of the heart space. Wonderful. Okay, let's take a moment here just to check in. Really grip with all of those toes. Press down into all four corners of the feet. Tailbone going down to the floor. Let's engage that tummy. Wonderful. Take a deep breath in. Keep your gaze to me, but take the arms up. Exhale and bring them down. Good. Don't arch the back as we do this. This time we look up as we go up. So inhale, look up. Good. Exhale, bring the hands down. Wonderful. This time we're going to look up and we're going to hold it up. So as we go all the way up, we hold it up and we relax our shoulders down. Now, you can hold it here if you want, keeping your hands slightly in front. If you want to add a small little bend on your back, you can bring the hands backwards, opening your heart space towards the ceiling. Now, I'm engaging my glutes, I'm engaging my core, and lengthening through the body, pressing into all four corners of the feet. I hold for one more breath. And then I exhale and straighten and bring the hands all the way down. Lovely. Take a deep breath in, arms go wide. This time cactus arms. So bring the arms down to the side. Good. And again, deep breath in, stretch up. Start to tuck the elbows in behind as we come down. So we open out a little bit more across the chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open that out. Good. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open that out. Good. This time, hands come all the way up. Stretch up. Palms together, down in front of heart space. Lovely. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. We're going to fold forwards. So we reach forwards with the hands, pressing down into the feet, letting everything come down towards the mat. Bending your knees as you need to, allowing the crown of your head to come down towards the floor. I'm going to bend my knees, press into my hands and take my left leg out behind. And come into a runner's lunge. So I'm going to keep my knee lifted at the back, bend my right knee, but make sure it's not going past my ankle. So I want to bend my front knee, take my back leg a little bit further, just so I can bring my hands down to the floor. Good, use the hands for a bit of support here. Now drop your left heel down slightly, take a deep breath in, and then drop the left knee down, top of the foot on the mat. Good, take a deep breath in here. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Good, hold it here. So from here, I want you to press down into the right foot at the front. Watch that knee with the right foot. We're going to bring our hands up onto our front knee. We're just going to come into a little low lunge. So I want you to straighten all the way up. And as you straighten, you're going to tuck that bottom underneath. Shoulders are over the hips. Good. Now really feel that stretch going down the front of your leg on the left. Nice. If you're feeling brave, you can lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Good. And again, nice deep breath in. Stretch up. Exhale down. Look, this time we're going to fold forwards. We reach up as we stretch, and then we exhale and bring both hands down either side of the front foot. I'm going to keep my left hand next to my left foot, and I'm going to slide my right hand up, adding a twist. I come all the way up past my calf, past my chest. I turn to the right, and I lift my hand up towards the ceiling. Now try and pull that right knee in, don't let it open out to the side. Draw up that belly and don't let it collapse onto that front knee. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale and gently lower that down. Good. Hold both of your hands on the mat. Tuck your toes on the left. We're going to come into a little half split, which is much less scary than it sounds. So you start to push your bottom out behind, and as you do this, you gently straighten your front leg. Lifting up in the toes and just finding that stretch here, keeping your chest lifted. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Draw up in that belly. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's roll through that foot. Come back down into our low lunge. Plant your hands down. I'm going to straighten my left leg, keeping my chest down, coming into a runner's lunge. So, push back there. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to come into a downward dog. So I lift my bottom, draw my right leg through, line up both feet, and then exhale and allow the heels to come down. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Let's walk forwards to the front of the mat, just into our fold again. Have a nice little dangle. Pressing down into the feet, bending the knees as you need to, allowing the crown of the head to come down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. We're going to scoop up, using those muscles in the leg to come all the way up. Palms come together and exhale down. Good. Deep breath in, stretch up and push up. Look up, exhale down. Inhale, stretch up wide. Cactus arms, come down. Good. Inhale, stretch up. We're going to fold forwards. Press down into the toes, bending the knees as we need to, letting everything come down towards the floor. Take a nice long breath in here. I'm going to bend my knees, plant my hands and take my right leg straight out behind. Bending my left knee, coming into a runner's lunge, keeping my hands down on the floor. Now if you need to wiggle that front foot forwards a little bit, you can. Have the knee bent over the ankle. And then when you feel ready, you're going to gently put your right knee down on the floor. Top of the mat goes down. Okay, take a deep breath in here. And exhale. We bring both of our hands onto our front knee. As we bring ourselves all the way up, press down into the top of the foot.
Yeah.
Pushing the right hip forwards, feeling that stretch here. You didn't do that before Christmas.
No, I feel really good at Christmas doing exercises.
Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Let's take the arms all the way up. If you prefer to keep them on your front leg, you can. And exhale. Good. Press everything down. Draw everything in. Feel the strength. We're going to fold forwards, bringing both of our hands down. Keep your right hand down on the mat. Our left hand lifts up. We twist to the left, sliding open in our chest. Lifting our arm up towards the ceiling. Opening all the way out. We take a deep breath in. And exhale. Lovely. One more breath in here. And then exhale and come down. Tuck your toes on the right. You're going to slowly push yourself back into a half split. Keeping your right knee down. Just straightening your left leg. Now if your legs are very tight, just keep the toes down. If you want a deeper stretch, you lift them up. You'll feel it all the way down the back of the leg and you're drawing up in that belly. Just pivoting on that heel. Good. Deep breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Let's roll forwards back into our low lunge, planting our hands down. Keeping the right toes tucked, we come into a runner's lunge, so we just lift up our knee. Try and keep the hip drop down. Push away with that heel and feel it here. Good. We're going to come into our downward dog. So if you want to put your knees down first before you come into your downward dog, you can. If not, you take your left leg back, line up your feet, heels drop down, and just take a moment here. Take a nice long breath in. And exhale. Good. Push those heels down to the floor. Open in the shoulders. Draw up in the belly. Wonderful. Let's walk to the front of the mat, coming into our fold. And exhale here. Let's bend the knees, scoot the arms all the way up, pressing into the feet. Palms come together. Down in front of the heart space. You alright, Sue?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Take a deep breath in, stretch up, look up, exhale down. And again, inhale up, take the arms wide. Cactus arms, draw those elbows in behind. Good, inhale, stretch the arms up, keep them up but wide. Exhale down. And we're going to come into a little chair pose. So press down into those feet, all four corners. We take a long, slow breath in. As we exhale, we start to push your bottom out behind. Always have the option to just lie there if you want. Now, really tilt that pelvis underneath. Really draw in that belly. You'll feel the weight shift more onto your heels. If your arms are a bit much here, you can always drop them to everyone drops their arms. Everyone drop your arms. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Okay, let's just do something with the arms. We scoot them up. Keep the chest. Exhaling down. That's not painful, is it? Inhale. Scoot them up. Exhaling down. This time we're going to straighten. Come all the way up. And then exhale the arms round. Okay, take a deep breath in. Stretch up. Bring your palms together. Exhale down in front of the heart space. Lovely. Now we're going to step back into a warrior two. So I'm going to take my left leg behind, and as I put my toes down, I'm going to turn my heel towards the centre of the mat, and then open my arms out facing the left side of the room. Now just take a little moment to check in here. Your front heel should go into the arch of your back foot, gives you a little bit more stability. Your front knee is over your ankle and you're squeezing that bottom underneath. Good. Now look towards your front fingertips here and really press into the little toe side of your back foot. Now your weight front foot to back foot. Feel the strength in your warrior. Take a nice long breath in. As you exhale, make sure those shoulders are dropped down. Good. And again, deep breath in and exhale. Wonderful. I'm going to straighten my front leg and lift up. And then exhale and come back down into my warrior. And again, straighten the front leg, lift up. Exhale, back down into my warrior. One more time. Inhale, come up, stretch up. Exhale down. Now you're going to extend towards me. You're going to bring your front hand down. You turn your back palm over. You lift all the way up and then slide yourself on the diagonal. So think of the point from the tips of your fingers all the way down to that outer edge of your back leg. We're not dumping our weight onto that front knee, and also make sure that knee hasn't wandered towards the arch of your foot. You want to keep it pressed towards your toes. We keep our top shoulder back, we keep our top hip back. Nice long breath in here, and exhale. Good, now engage that core, use that top arm to come up, all the way back into your warrior, open out wide, and exhale here. We're going to reverse, our left hand comes down, our right palm turns over. Watch your fingers as you lift them all the way up towards the ceiling. Feel the left hand sliding down your straight back leg, opening your every time, opening your heart out to the ceiling, keeping that right knee bent. Now you will feel tighter doing this, you will feel it across the chest. Take a long slow breath in here, and exhale. Wonderful, let's come back through into our warrior, open out, and exhale here. Good, straighten the front leg, arms come up. Bring both of your hands down to your waist. Okay, you're going to turn your front toes in 45 degrees and turn your back toes out 45 degrees. So you've got your heels in and your toes out. Good. That's it, make sure your feet are even. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees and then come all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees down. And again, inhale, come up, stretch up. Good, exhale and down. One more time, inhale, come up. You're going to hold it down in a goddess. Cactus arms. So you bend your knees, your tailbone goes down towards the floor. Now, I want you to make sure that this bottom is really squeezed underneath. You'll feel it on your inner thighs. Press down into the whole of your feet. If it's too much of the arms, you can put them on your waist. Take a deep breath in here, and exhale. Good, inhale, straighten. Exhale, open the arms out to the side. Okay, I'm going to turn my front foot back into my warrior two. I'm going to bring in my left toes. Bending my front knee, brilliant. Take a deep breath in here, and exhale. Now warrior one, so let's bring this back arm round. I'm going to turn my hips, turn my shoulders, and come all the way to the front of the mat. Really plant down in that back foot. If you need to adjust your feet, that's fine. Good, take a deep breath in, our palms come together. We exhale down in front of the heart space. We're going to step up to the front of the mat. We can do a couple of little ones or one big one. Good, take a deep breath in, stretch up. Palms together, exhale down in front of the body. So we've got all that to do on the other side. You're going to stretch back with your right leg. Toes go down, and then we turn, dropping that heel in towards the centre of the mat, opening our arms out and bending our left knee. Take a moment to find your warrior two. So, pulling away with the arms. Again, if it's a bit much with the arms, you can bring them to your waist, particularly when you've had a couple of weeks off, they'll be the first thing to go. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. Lovely. Let's straighten and lift. Straighten the left leg, we lift up and look up. We exhale and come down with control. And again, inhale, lift up, look up. Keep pressing into that back leg as well though. Exhale and down. One more time. We inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale and down. Hold it here. You're going to extend towards me, bringing your front hand down, taking your back arm up and over. finding that beautiful diagonal, and watch and make sure it's still pointing towards your toes, it's not arching towards the foot, the arch of the foot. Good, you can feel the length all the way from the outer edge of your back foot, all the way up to the tips of your fingers. Lovely, now engage that core, use that top arm to come all the way up, stretch back out to a warrior two, arms go out wide, lovely, we're going to reverse, so I'm going to bring my left hand down and turn my, left palm over and then follow the fingers. I've done quite well considering. Open that chest up towards the ceiling, keep the front knee bent, keep pressing and reaching down that back leg. Good, you're looking up past your elbow, breathing nice and strong. Wonderful, come forwards, use the arms, stretch back out, and exhale here. Fantastic. We take a deep breath in, we stretch up, lift the arms up, and then exhale, just bring them down to your waist. I'm going to turn my front toes in 45 degrees, I turn my back toes out. So I've now got both of my toes out, my heels in line. Take a deep breath in, bend the knees, stretch up. Exhale, bend the knees, arms down. And again, inhale, come up, stretch up. Exhale, bend the knees down. One more time, inhale, come up. We're going to come down, hold the knees bent this time, cactus arms in our goddess. So, tailbone goes down towards the floor, squeeze underneath. Opening those knees out towards the side. Feel that in the inner thighs, squeeze your bottom, nice and strong with the arms. Take a long, slow breath in here, and exhale. Wonderful. Straighten, lift up. Exhale, arms out to the side. So hands towards me in the back of the room. Turn your front toes back out. Turn your back toes in. Into your warrior two, you bend the front knee and hold it here. Lovely, warrior one, let's bring that back arm round. Let's bring our shoulders and our hips to face the front of the mat. If you need to adjust your feet here, you can. Take a long, slow breath in, our palms come together, and we exhale down in front of our space. Good, stepping up to the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, fold forwards. Have a little downward here, and exhale. Bend your knees, plant your hands. You're going to step back into a downward dog. Both feet go back, press into the hands, lower the heels to wherever is comfortable for you. Take a nice long breath in here, and exhale. Good, you're going to inhale, bring your knees down to the mat, top of the feet on the mat, sit back in a little child's pose. Just lengthen all the way out, knowing we're nearly at the nice bit. Good, take a nice long breath in here, and exhale, release. Release the tension in those shoulders, release the tension in the hips. Fully supported by the floor, relax here. Lovely, take a nice long breath in here, and exhale. Good, I want you to slide forwards onto your belly, head towards me. Okay, so I want your feet to be in line with your hips still, so don't take them out wide, and also don't let your heels fall out to the side. Draw your heels in so they're in line with your toes, your hips, your knees, and then press down into the tops of the feet. So we're going to do a little bit of work on our lower back, and be careful with yours, I know that it's really bit. So we need to make sure that our whole body is engaged here. So I'm pressing into the tops of my feet, pushing them down into the ground. I'm then pushing my thighs down into the ground as well. And then I'm pushing my pelvic bone, so I'm squeezing my bum and tilting my pelvis down. As I do that, I naturally tighten my belly as well. So we're going to do something called a little Sphinx pose today. So I'm going to bring my arms back so that my elbows are in line with my shoulders, and I'm going to push myself up onto my forearms. But the first thing that happens is my shoulders lift up towards my ears, so I don't want to do that. I want to roll my shoulders back and down. And then keeping my lower body engaged, I press into my hands, tighten my bottom, tighten my belly, and I gently start to lift up. But really focus on drawing those shoulder blades back and down your body. Now, I'm tightening my belly stays down, my chest is lifted slightly, pressing into the hands. We hold for one more breath, and then we exhale, we gently lower down. Just let your arms rest, let your shoulders rest. If at any point doing any back bends, you get any tweaking in your lower back, don't do them. Let me know, there's always something else to do. It's finding the balance between strengthening your lower back, but not overdoing it. I know mine can go very tweaky, so I always take it very gently. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. So, we bring our hands back so our elbows are in line with our shoulders. I'm pressing into the tops of my feet, I'm pressing into my thighs, I'm pushing my pelvic bone down into the mat while squeezing my bottom and my belly. I'm now going to press into my hands and gently lift up while rolling my shoulder blades back and down. So don't let the neck collapse into the shoulders. Really tighten the belly, really tighten those bum cheeks. Take a deep breath in here, and then exhale and gently lower down. Good. Allow your heels to flop out, allow your body to flop out. Nice. Now, from here, I want you to gently roll over onto your back. It doesn't matter that you can't see me. As you roll onto your back, you're going to hug one knee in towards you, followed by the other. So we're going to roll through our spine in the opposite direction, just to ease out after doing the back bend. If you want to increase it even further, you can lift your shoulders up towards, bringing your forehead towards your knees, really curling through that spine. Taking a deep breath in here, and exhale. Good, and again, nice deep breath in here, and exhale. Okay, so you don't need to be able to look at me. I want you to keep hold of your right leg. And then lengthen your left leg out so your heel is down on the floor and the whole leg is just straight on the floor. Good. Now as you pull that knee in towards your chest, I want you to really dig down into your opposite heel. You'll feel a stretch going down the front of the hip while at the same time feeling that lower back press down into the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in here and then exhale. Lovely. Now I want you to ease off that knee slightly and place your opposite hand on the outer side of that knee. The same arm as me goes out to the side T-shaped, and then we're going to bring this knee across the body. So all I'm doing is I'm adding a little twist. So I'm just bringing the knee across the body, that's it, lovely. Now both of your shoulders stay down. You can keep both of your bum cheeks down if you want as well. If you do get any tweaking in your lower back when you do this, and I do sometimes, I just keep my hips down and gently just apply a little bit of pressure to just the outside of that thigh, and you'll feel a stretch in your bum cheek and your outer thigh. If you want a more intense stretch, you bring the knee further over the body, and you might find that one bum cheek lifts off the mat. As long as you keep your shoulders down, you also get an additional twist in the spine. And breathe here. Take a long, slow breath in. And exhale. And again, nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Gently bring that back towards the centre. You're going to lengthen that leg out. Notice the difference in the two legs. The one we've just stretched, the one we haven't. You're going to bring your opposite knee in towards you. You're going to hug it in. Grounding down your opposite heel into the floor. And tucking that knee in all the way up towards the chest, feeling that stretch on your lower back. Long, slow breath in here. Really lengthening away with that straight leg. Feeling it down the front of the hip. And exhale. Lovely. We're going to gently take our opposite hand to the outer side of our bent knee. Same arm as me goes out to the side, and then we gently just bring bring this knee again across the body. Now one side might be different to the other, so you might find that you lift on one side, you don't on this side, or vice versa. Just find where this side feels right. You'll apply a little bit of pressure to that thigh just to bring that knee across. Make sure you're not pressing down on the actual knee though. Our shoulders stay anchored down on the mat. And as we breathe all the way through our twist, all the way to that point where we can feel that tension. And then as we're exhaling, we'll allow our body to take that tension away with our breath. Take a nice long, slow breath in here. And exhale. Lovely, one more breath. And exhale. Lovely. Let's bring that back towards the centre. You're going to place that foot down on the floor and then lengthen that leg out. Both of your hands go either side of your body. You're going to point your toes. Take a deep breath in. Stretch all the way up. Lengthening your body as long as you can. And then exhale and bring your hands down to the side. We're going to do that one more time. Point your toes. Take your arms all the way up. Take them over. Exhale, bring your hands down to the side. Now, we are going to get ready for our Shavasana, so if you do want to put any socks or other layers on, now is a wonderful time to do that. Now I want you to find a position of comfort. That might not be lying on your back, it might be lying on your side, it might be lying on your back but having your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Just whatever feels comfortable for you. I feel you're making it more difficult than it needs to be. So let's find our Shavasana, let's find our peace. Take a nice long breath in. And exhale. And then just come into your natural breath now. Just feel that gentle inhale as your breath comes in through both of your nostrils, followed by the gentle exhale. And just find your natural rhythm of your breath. So you're not controlling it. You're allowing your body to just breathe for you. And there's nothing you need to do in this moment. Your eyes are closed, your body is relaxed. We're relaxing our body and our brain. And try and settle into the stillness. Obviously, if you do become uncomfortable, you can change your position. But try and find a position where that isn't going to happen, and then really relax into it so you're not holding on to any tension. If you do have your knees bent, try and have them propped towards each other and take your feet a little bit wider so you're not having to hold the legs there. Your legs are stretched out. Feel those feet flop out to the side, the arms flop out to the side. Our shoulders pull down away from our ears. And just feel a calmness and a coolness spreading throughout your body. As you're naturally breathing out, try and imagine all of the cares and worries just flowing out of you. And in this practice, we're going to develop a feeling of relaxation throughout our entire body. We're going to stay awake and aware, just following the sound of my voice. While not trying to relax, simply developing a feeling of relaxation naturally. There's nothing you need to do. consciousness. Just I'm going to take you on a journey of awareness throughout your body, and just move your awareness to different parts as I name them. You don't need to move that part, you don't need to do anything. We begin on the right hand side. Your right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Sweep over to your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Go to the top of the head, your forehead, your right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, the whole of your right leg, the whole of your left leg, the face, the whole of your head, the whole of your torso, the whole body together. Feel your whole body together. I want you to imagine your whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor towards the ceiling. You feel your head becoming light and weightless. Your limbs are light and weightless. Your torso is light and weightless. Your whole body just rising higher and higher away from the floor, almost like it's filled with helium. You can feel your body rising. There is no weight anywhere in your body. And now I want you to imagine your whole body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all of the parts of your body. Your legs, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your head. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier. You can feel yourself sinking into the ground beneath you. Your head is heavy. Your limbs are heavy. Your whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's sinking into the floor. Now I want you to leave that feeling, and I want you to recollect the experience of worry or anxiety. Just feel this little bit of stress in your mind and body, but don't concentrate on its source. You just create this experience of anxiety with your mind as clearly as possible. Now I want you to allow the feeling of complete calm to envelop you. Manifest this experience of calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You feel relaxed and aware, and you are completely calm. I want you to know that your mind can help regulate your feelings, your emotions. It can create the feeling of lightness, the feeling of heaviness. It can create the feeling of anxiety, and it can also help create the feeling of calm. Your mind is a powerful tool that you can use to help you throughout your life, throughout the day, whenever you need to. Manifesting this experience of calm and know that you can come back to it at any point. We're going to slowly just bring your awareness just back onto your breath again. Just noticing your chest gently rising and falling with each breath. I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you do that, feel a bigger movement in the belly, in the chest, as you fill yourself up with air. And as you exhale, you allow yourself to relax down into the floor. And again, take another deep breath in. Feel that bigger movement throughout your body. And then exhale. And start to think about making some other movements in your body, maybe your fingers or your toes. You could maybe rock your head from side to side. You can do whatever you want. If you want to just lie down in stillness for a little bit longer, also fine. And then think, what does my body need? Does it need a big stretch, or does it want to curl into a little ball? And then whenever you feel ready, you're going to gently roll over onto your right side. And slowly just push yourself up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. spine tall. So I want you to just check in as we did at the beginning. Notice how your mind feels. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your breath feels. If there are any positive feelings from today's practice, know that you can take them into the rest of the day, the rest of the week with you. And take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we gently open our eyes and bring our focus softly back into it. And take another deep breath in. And exhale. Let's lift up this energy. Take a deep breath in. Stretch all the way up. Exhale, hands down. One more deep breath in. This time open the mouth, big sigh out the mouth.